Hadouken!
Is he saying, are you Ken?
Hadouken!
It sounds like a Dugan.
That's like them burger!
Wait, is he even speaking in Japanese?
Attack the fruity kid?
No, I'm not saying attack the fruity kid.
If they're actually speaking Japanese in this game, why doesn't it sound like it? And more importantly, what do those words even mean? I'm gonna break down all the Japanese you hear in Street Fighter 2, from the special moves to the meaning of the writing on the different stages. And just for fun, we're gonna take a look at this game too, and try to figure out what means. But first, let's start with Street Fighter 2.
Okay. This is again some nostalgia right here. I think for a lot of people. I mean, to stand up late to skipping school, me and my brother going to the arcades at Red Robin to play these games. And yeah, I don't know if it made us smarter, but definitely was a memory, core memory. Shout out to my older brother. But yeah, this is I'm curious to get into this video and review it, because like I said, this is just some childhood nostalgia if you grew up in the 90s. So let's see.
And the most iconic character in the game, the chicken guy on the cheerleading stage.
Round one, fight!
One cut, another cut, turn it outside, one cut, hold it back, hold it, start the whole chicken breast comes out, and the whole comes out like this.
The most iconic move is the Hadouken, but
right.
it doesn't sound like Hadouken at all. To me, it sounds like a Hadouken. Why does it sound so bad? It's mainly because of the limitations of technology at the time. Also, when you're playing, you hear the sound of the punching and kicking and then background music and that makes it so difficult to.
Oh, I remember this game so much. We were being, oh man, we had to, I don't know, probably 8 deep on this one, passing the controllers around, staying up late, being cheap, right? There's certain moves you can do, repetitive moves that basically you would never have to give up your controller because you found this one move that would just take everyone out. No matter what they did, you could stand in the one side of the screen and just work that one thing. And just, I remember even Game Shark, we had all the combinations. I forget the name of the magazine. I want to say it was Game Genie, maybe. I don't remember. But it was a magazine that used to come out. And if you guys remember, let me know in the comments. But there was a magazine that used to come out with all the combinations that you could put into, you know, attack and melee. And we studied that thing like encyclopedias. And so yeah, this is good. Let's continue.
Here, so that's why everything that the character says sounds so muffled, like. But what does Hadouken means in Japanese? Ha means wave, like a wave in the ocean. Do means movement. Ken means fist. Combined together, moving wave fist. Next move is. Actually, it's saying Shoryuken.
Shoryuken.
Sho means rising. Ryu means dragon. Ken means fist. So all together, rising dragon fist. I heard that load of.
Wow. Talk about blowing my little childhood 90s brain away. Rising fist. Interesting.
Non-Japanese people heard it as Are-you-ken or Sure-you-ken. That's so funny that non-Japanese people, you know, try to make up the word in their own language, which we do it a lot. We actually have the same phenomenon called soramimi, means useless ear. And next, we get the most mysterious moves. It's not your fault if you couldn't hear what he's saying. It almost sounds like
That's what we used to say
and
all the time.
also heard that some people hear this. How's the shampoo can? How's the shampoo can?
You don't know what you're saying,
Of
do you?
course I do.
You don't know what you're saying.
Of course I do.
You don't know what you're saying.
I do.
So he's actually saying 竜巻旋風脚. Tatsumaki means tornado. Senpu means spinning wind. Kyaku means feet. So 竜巻旋風脚 is power.
Where was this lady when I was growing up? We could have really used this because we were seeing all type of wild stuff. But we definitely said, you can, all of it. But you have Zangief. Oh man, this is good. With the 16-bit consoles. I don't know if this is a national store, but we used to go to a store called Funko Land. Was it Funko Land? Yeah, I think so. Funko Land. And you could trade in your own games, CDs, and all that stuff. We all get game consoles. I hate that I got rid of all those consoles that we had, me and my brother, because we had everything. We had the Nintendo Power Glove. I don't even know if you guys remember that. We had the Zelda, the Gold Cartridge Edition. God, what else do we have? The Sega Genesis. I couldn't even tell you where all those things are now, but we had everything. And now those consoles they're expensive and they're hard to find, apparently. I heard they're real popular. Of course, the classic Nintendo 64, the Wave Runner and Sonic, all that good stuff. GoldenEye, 007, good stuff.
Spinning like a kick like a tornado.
I'm sticking with Hatachefruket.
I didn't understand what he was saying either. Even though it was saying in Japanese, my own language, I don't think I can ever understand what he was saying. But in Japan, when you buy a game, they used to come with this small booklet that they talk all about the moves. So they also put the Tatsumaki Senpuke, how to read it, and then what's the special about the moves and stuff. But those aren't the only Japanese words that are used in the game. Actually, Lee Honda and Chun-Li actually spoke in Japanese in the game. But before we talk about that, let's check out this character. Actually, I never heard of that game until Mr. Eats told me about this game. But he told me that Mortal Kombat was actually as popular as Street Fighter 2.
That's true. That's true.
So Raiden is the god of lightning in the game. And in Japan, we have the same god in the same name, Raiden-sama. Or Raijin-sama. You see a lot of small drums around him. He looks kind of scary or a little bit like a demon, right? But in the Mortal Kombat video game creator, he wanted Raiden to look like the character from this movie called Big Trouble in Little China. So because it's a Japanese character and I'm Japanese, I'm very curious what he's saying. Wait, one more time?
I'm really listening. Like, yeah, I'm going to interpret this.
Okay. I don't know exactly what he's saying, but to me, he's saying, Bai mai noroe! Very close, right? Bai mai noroe! Bai means boob or boobs. So, bai! Mae narae is the line-up motion that kids
Calm
have
down.
to do at school. Hai, mae narae! So in English, boom, line up! And when you look at the Raiden's move, he's actually doing line-up move. So boom, line up!
The words that he's screaming is not real words. But some of the things that Americans thought he was saying was...
I can understand. LA! LA! Your mother's from LA!
I like your shirt, too.
But I'm not convinced about the your mother is from part. I think he says pai, mai narai. So now let's go back to Street Fighter 2 and let's take a look at what E Honda is saying in Japanese in the game and also Chun-Li. But before that, I think it's so fun to see so many people actually learning Japanese or Japanese culture from the video game I grew up enjoying playing. And learning Japanese through your favorite games can be fun. But if you're really trying to learn Japanese and you are doing it the old-fashioned way, it can be pain in the butt. That's why I recommend Rosetta Stone, the partner of today's video. I'm a visual learner, so I learn languages best when I can see what the word actually means. That's why I like the immersive feature of Rosetta Stone. First, ています。With the program Some lessons can be finished in the description below to save on your subscription. Doskoi! My husband used to say, humhoi. But I was like, humhoi? What does humhoi mean? E-Honda is Japanese. I don't remember E-Honda saying humhoi in the game. Doskoi is a special chant that the sumo wrestler used to express their strengths and...
I knew this great cheat code with E-Honda. That you just sit there and he did this hand motion where no matter what move you did, you could not... You done every single time. Done everything. I even knew this one from Mortal Kombat too, but E-Honda, yeah, you can do some real damage, piss a lot of people off, where you never give up the game controller, which is the goal when you're having a marathon on the game. Can't even use the bathroom because you're too scared. If you get up, you're gonna lose a turn, and if you're on a hot streak, you can't risk the hot streak.
How powerful they are. Sumo wrestler actually, when they fight doskoi, they don't say it, but for Japanese, it's a very easy to understand when somebody says doskoi is, oh, he must be a sumo wrestler. So I think in this game, creator wanted to make E-Honda sounds even more like he is a sumo wrestler. So instead of he saying they said doskoi. Moving to Chun-Li, she's actually no Japanese, but she does say few words in Japanese here. Actually, the name of the move is Spinning Bird Kick, but she actually spoke in Japanese English accent, like Spinning Bird Kick. But there's one Japanese phrase that she says when she wins. Yatta is used when Japanese people celebrate or when they win the game.
That's what she was saying, yatta, or whatever it's called. Where you used to sell? Okay.
Something. In English, you would say yeah or woohoo.
Woohoo! Hey, what's with all the noise?
But I don't know why this Chinese character actually spoke in Japanese. By the way, in Dude Stage, which takes place in Suzaku Castle, actually Suzaku Castle doesn't exist in Japan. It's based on real castle called Matsuejo in Shimane Prefecture. Looking at the Dude Stage and then real Matsuejo, I think they did a pretty good job. So when you look at the both side of the screen, you see like a small signs, right? Two signs there. It actually said Furin Kazan. Furin Kazan is a strategy that made by a very famous Japanese shogun, Takeda Shingen. He actually liked to draw Furin Kazan, this word on the flag when they went to battlefield. Fu means wind, so move fast like wind. Rin means forest. Stay still like forest. Ka means fire, fierce like fire. Zan means mountain, immovable like mountains. Altogether, it means combining speed, calmness, aggression, and stability. By the way, E-Honda stage is actually in the Sento. Sento is a Japanese traditional public bath. So let's take a look at the left side. You see the curtain things hanging on the wall? It says "yu" in Japanese. "Yu" literally means warm water. But when you see this sign "yu" in Japan, it 100% means public bath or hot spring. And also underneath the curtain thing, it says katakana, Capcom. So I guess this center's name is Capcom Yu, Capcom public bath. Which is very neat. Actually, I just found out now, in between the mirrors is usually local advertisement. In Japan, the public bath is a very good way to promote your own local business like that. They usually put what kind of business they have and also the phone number as well. It's kind of hard to see, but I think it says perm, which is for the local hairdresser advertisement. There's another sign that says honetsugi, means chiropractic. So that's a probably local chiropractic clinic put the ad here. On the right side of the stage, you can see.
This is just a fun video that I saw that again, took me down memory lane, nostalgia, playing video games, grew up with these games. I actually think they're coming out. I heard they're coming out with a new Street Fighter movie that's gonna feature Andrew Schultz and some other people, and there's I think 50 Cent as well, if I'm not mistaken. But we're looking forward to that just because I don't play video games anymore. Don't have the time. Full family, career, trying to invest. And anyway, just don't have the time to dedicate anymore. But it definitely, I'm a gamer at heart for sure. And so this is a fun little video for me to review. But anyway, I'll leave a link in the description for this channel. If you guys are curious, you can go check it out in further detail. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Talk to you later. Bye.